Hi folks, welcome back to Glasgow News. The link up there in blue will be in the description in case you want to go and read this for yourselves. This is an article apparently that's been harvested from the Ayrshire Post by the Daily Record. Because under the title Ayrshire Live, maybe they're connected to them in some way, but they've taken the article anyway. However, it concerns a girl from Ayr apparently. But I'll read the headline to you. A dad tells the court his schoolgirl daughter was visibly upset after an alleged rape by a police officer and his pal. The girl, who was 17 at the time of the alleged attack, woke up naked in a flat. So I'll read the whole thing to you, but the synopsis basically is the girl was out with her friends in a club in Ayr, and she and her friends met two guys. And two guys at some stage took her back to a hotel in Ayr, I believe. And I think they gave her drugs. Apparently cocaine's been mentioned. And somehow or other, the girl can't quite remember it, but somehow or other she woke up in a flat in Dennistoun in Glasgow, naked. So I think she then phoned her mum, and her mum got her dad to come and get her. So he had to drive all the way through. He doesn't know Dennistoun. But when he got there, his daughter was really upset because she was confused. She doesn't know really what had happened. But she knew that she hadn't given consent for sex because she would remember that, wouldn't she? And that's a picture of the High Court there. And that's where this case is going. So I'm going to read it to you anyway. But that's the basic storyline, I think. So I think it's worthy of news because the two guys involved, well, one of the guys involved was a serving police officer at the time. He worked in the G Division, which is the East End, which is London Road Police Station. Anyway, so let's get into it. A father said his schoolgirl daughter was visibly upset when he picked her up after she allegedly was raped by a police officer and his pal. The man recalled collecting his daughter in Glasgow days before Christmas 2017. And it's taken that long, obviously, for this to get to court, which is outrageous. The girl, now 19, is said to have been earlier sexually assaulted by Lee McMullen, 33, and Darren Hunter, 30, at a flat in the city's Dennistoun. Her 45-year-old dad told the jurors he drove to the local police station with his daughter right away. McMullen and Hunter both deny the rape charge at the High Court in Glasgow. They claim any sex was consensual. McMullen was a serving police officer at the time in the city's G Division, which is the East End. The girl's dad recalled how his daughter had gone out the night before he picked her up. Jurors had heard how she went to a nightclub in Ayr with a pal. She drank wine and cocktails that night before recalling being in a hotel room with two men she did not know. The girl says she later woke up naked in a flat with the same individuals. She also claimed she had no memory of having sex with anyone. Her dad said he was asked via his wife to collect his daughter. He recalled driving to the east of Glasgow but did not know the area well. He said, "My daughter got in the van. She was visibly upset. She was very distressed. She had been crying. She was crying. She just looked not very well. He admitted he could smell alcohol from her." So that's the defence saying, was she drunk? If that's got anything to do with it. Right. The dad said his daughter's emotional state was mixed, somewhere between tears and being angry. So she was all over the place. He managed to get directions to the nearest police office where they both obviously went and reported it. McMullen's QC, Sheila McCall, asked the witness if his daughter had been angry at him. She's asked, "Was your daughter angry at you?" And he replied, "Yes, as I was also upset." Well, any dad finding out that his 17-year-old had somehow managed to get herself from Ayr to a flat in Glasgow all alone would be absolutely bealing. And what that means is he's a good dad. Ms. McCall. Alright? Miss McCall said, "She said you started shouting at her, did you?" And the dad said yes. Because obviously, he's no thought anything other than the fact that it's his daughter and he's concerned about her safety. And he's told the truth. Yeah, he did shout at her. What's that got to do with it, Miss McCall? If I was in the jury, Miss McCall, I wouldn't like your questioning or your line of questioning, because all that is a diversionary tactic. Anyway, the trial before Lord Burns continues. And they also denied, it says here, McMillan and Hunter also denies supplying cocaine to the girl at a Premier Inn hotel. So they never done anything. They never did a thing. Alright, so let's wait and see what happens with that one. I'll keep watch on that to see what happens, because if that's true, if what's alleged is true, then that's very serious and should be dealt with accordingly. Anyway, folks, if you like the fact that then a guy that was part of the mob's involved, it's neither here nor there. But we'll wait and see before any opinions are dealt with, because it's an ongoing trial at the moment, and it's not for us to prejudice one way or another. Anyway, folks, if you like the content, hit the like button, share and subscribe. Peace out.